We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Discrepancies?
How do you explain that the miner has extracted 100 cores of ore on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the book only says 90?
If it says 90, there must have been 90. The book does not lie.
In that case, someone else must be lying.
Or someone just cannot count. Why are you bothering me with this? Foreman Fett counts the corves here. Go and talk to him instead.
Don't tell me you don't count them too. You wouldn't pay for more corves than there really were.
Do you have any idea how much ore passes through my hands? How am I supposed to remember how many there were ausgerechnet on the Fest of St. Petronilla? Besides, miners can lie and say they extracted more than they did. They like to show off.
All 3 crews agreed to report more. I seriously doubt that. Look, you don't have to be afraid to tell the truth. Me and Sir Christian agreed to settle the matter quietly. We're not going to punish anyone.
I am innocent. It was Fett's idea. He came to me saying we were going to deliver more corves to the smelters than we would report, and I would get paid for it. It was going well. I have always paid for what we put in the book. Then I got some geld from Fett on the side. On the Feast of St. Petronilla, I was afraid they would be able to tell the difference. 10 corves is 10 corves after all. Nobody at the smelting works cared at all. I am sure they are in on it too.
How long has this been going on?
Several months. Maybe half a year. About since Sigismund arrived.
Is Ulrich Vavak behind this?
The Mint Master? I have no idea.
Sir Christian and I agreed to investigate the matter in secret, so just act like nothing's going on. We don't want to scare off the people who are actually responsible. You understand?
Yeah, I understand. I will be as silent as the grave.
God bless.
A word, Foreman.
Who are you?
I'm Henry, but that's not important. Sir Christian sent me. I need to discuss a delicate matter with you.
Don't tell me one of the yakkers shat all over the outhouse in the yard again.
I'm afraid it's a little worse than that. We found some discrepancies in the mine book.
Let Sir Christian handle it then. They're his...
But you're the one counting the cores of ore.
Your point being?
I learned that the miners extracted no less than 100 corves on the Feast of St. Petronilla, but the mine book says 90.
Do you think the yakkers know how to count? And they like to show off? Anyway, what's it to you? Did the steward send you to snoop around? Don't you know? I work for Vavek, the mint master himself. I'm under his protection.
Aye, there's no point in denying it.
Bloody snitch.
He had no choice. If you tell me everything you know right now, you'll go unpunished. I can guarantee that in Sir Christian's name.
Keva, you're all I need. As soon as I was made head gaffer, Amara, who works at the smelting works in Grund, came to me. He said someone wanted to talk to me. One of them. So I met this fella in the tavern in Grund, and he told me how it all works. How to cut the books like. He told me the trick was not to report some of the extracted ore and transport it secretly to the smelters along with the rest. He made it very clear if I didn't play along, I could have an accident. There was nothing I could do.
How long has this been going on?
For some time now, definitely. I heard even former head gaffer Kircher was in on it too.
Where can I find him?
You can't ask Kircher any questions. They say he was drunk. But I don't think it was an accident.
Who was that fella from the smelter who came to you?
He never told me his name, even when I asked. He's a tall bloke. I don't scare easy, but this bloke was terrifying.
Do you think the Mint Master, Ulrich Vavak, is behind this?
I don't know. I've got naught bad to say about Vavak. He says if Christian gives us hassle, he'd sooner replace him than me.
Who pays you on the side?
I get the extra chink from the smelting works. It's enough for the Yakkers and for Herman.
All right. Just carry on as if nothing's happened. Christian won't give you any trouble, nor will anyone else. Is that clear?
Clear as a bell, Mara.
I talked to...
And? Did they confess?
They did. I mean, I made them. It's just as we thought. The trail leads to the smelting works.
Did you tell them to keep quiet and act as if nothing's happening?
I did.
Let's see what we've got so far. Those 10 unreported corves leave for the smelting works from here. If silver's going missing, that's where it must be happening. You'll have to go and look around and talk to the owner, Buresh. I reckon that'll be tricky, though.
How so?
Buresh is a very cautious and clever man. I reckon he won't be happy to have someone snooping around his property. But he's the only one who can give you permission to walk round the smelting works with...
Something like your letter of safe conduct?
Like I said, it won't be easy. Nevertheless, I found a way you could gain his trust. You'll pretend to be a nobleman interested in buying some smelting works, who'd like to get a closer look at his operation.
A nobleman, this...
But be careful. Buresh won't be as easily fooled as the simple pitman here. You'll have to dress like a real nobleman. That means no plate armor, or, God forbid, bloody rags. But listen, don't carry a weapon. Buresh has a morbid fear of someone threatening him. That's why he has a bodyguard with him at all times. You must come to him dressed to the nines and act impeccably, so as not to arouse the slightest suspicion. In short, be charismatic as you can manage.
What should I wear?
Like I said, some decent clothes. If you don't have anything of the sort, visit a tailor in town. If you're charismatic enough, Buresh is sure to believe your intentions are good. And make sure you wash up before you go.
What else should I know about the smelting works before I go?
In the smelting works, ore from the mines is crushed, ground, and then smelted. They extract silver along with all sorts of other materials. Then they give part of the silver to the king for the minting of groschen and sell off the rest.
What should I know about this Buresh before I talk to him?
He's the slyest fox of them all. He comes from somewhere in Moravia, and he moved to Kuttenberg a few years ago. He started to prosper soon after, and not even Sigismund's arrival stopped him. He quickly joined his side. Now he's doing better and better. But whether that means he's involved in something shady...
I got it.
Here, I've written you a letter of introduction to take with you and give to... I reckon he won't be thrilled, but he won't turn you down. Ask him discreetly, in passing, how many corves he took from our mines on the feast of St. Petronella. If my guess is correct, it should be 90. It still doesn't prove anything, but at least it'll give us a clue. You could get something out of the workers. One of them is bound to know something. When you're in the smelting works, keep your eyes peeled. Good luck, Henry.
I need the plough too, you know.
What if you lent me the bullock on the Lord's Day?
You're not going to plough on Sunday, are you?
No, and nor should you. The Lord be with you.
And you won't lend me yours on any other day.
Rumour has it you have a very skilled apprentice.
Matthias? That's right. Just look at this dagger he made me. Have you ever seen such fine work?
Pretty good work.
Village blacksmith? What are you yammering about, you...
Calm down. I'm telling you, I've been forging daggers like this with my father since I was a young lad.
You know what, you master? Come and see me at the forge sometime when I'm working.
I can't wait.
See you soon, my friend.
Stranger, wait, please. I have a favor to ask of you.
What is it you need?
Thank you for sparing me your time. You know, I'm so troubled, and I have nowhere to turn. And you just wandered by so opportunely that it can't be a coincidence. There's a powerful protective charm I desperately need. It's a great rarity. But Tomlin Bruthans from Horshan has one. He just won't let me have it. The thing is, he sometimes wages it in fights.
I see. Now it all makes sense to me. So that's why your husband fought him.
Exactly. But Stimir is feeling ashamed that young Bruthans gave him a thrashing.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you want me to fight Tomlin and win the stone for you?
Well, yeah. And I know I'm asking a lot, but I'm really desperate. I prayed fervently to the Virgin Mary and implored her for help. And now you've shown up. Besides, you're a born warrior by the looks of you. Twice as tough as those guards at the ironworks. Some landowner's coddled son is no match for you, I'll wager.
Look, this Tomlin seems pretty handy. I'd have to be daft in the head to fight someone like that. Especially when there's another way. What if he were to just lose the stone? These things happen, don't they?
You mean... No, that wouldn't do. You're asking for trouble if you steal something like that. It would cause very bad luck. Besides, I'm of honest stock.
Oh, I understand.
A fair fight is our only hope.
All right.
Mary, Mother of Mercy, thanks be to the both of you.
Save your thanks for when I bring it to you.
I shall. Don't you worry about that. I'm also on good terms with Hannah, so I could put a word in for you at the stud farm. She'll give a generous discount, and I'll pray and intercede.
All right. You have yourself a deal.
God bless you. The Broadhands have a big farm. There's a wayside shrine in front of the gate, and an orchard out the back. That's where you should... But be careful, and don't underestimate him. The stone has great power.
I'm as hungry as a wolf.
I apologize.
you doing here?
I'm sorry. Greetings to you. How can I help? It was good to see you, my
I'm as
friend.
hungry as a wolf.
Greetings. Good day. What a day.
I could go for something to eat now. I
Take
could
care
go
for
for
now.
something to eat now.
Good day. What do you... God be with you.
Put that weapon away! You hear me?
Nice. Greetings, Master Buresh. I'm Henry of Scalitz.
Nice clothes. You've got good taste.
Thank you, Goodman. Likewise, Christian of Pisek sent me. I'm supposed to give you this letter with his testimonial.
Skalitz, you say? That's where the royal mines are. Am I right?
You are. Unfortunately, the mining has ceased since King Sigismund's attack.
That truly is unfortunate. Christian writes that your family is interested in running a smelter. But I'm not selling any.
I'd still be interested in buying one. Perhaps I could change your mind.
I doubt it. I'd be a fool to give up a profitable business. But if you like, you can visit one of my operations. I'll allow you that much. With this letter of safe conduct, you'll be able to move around unfettered. The guards will recognize my seal. But I don't want you disturbing the workers with any unnecessary questions. If you want to know anything, ask me.
Can you tell me what happens with the mined ore in the smelting works?
We weigh in the delivered ore and crush it so that it can be sorted for roasting. Roasting mainly separates sulfur from the ore, which is why the place smells like hell itself. Then the roasted material is smelted in the furnace and the slag is separated from the matte. The smelting process is repeated until we're left with pure metal. It's then cast into bars that can be sold. After we've given the royal share to the king, that is.
How many corves of ore do you process here per day?
We don't measure in corves here. I have several ore merchants working for me. They buy ore from various mines. When they deliver it here, we don't measure it by the corf, but weigh by the quintal. We process a large amount here, up to several thousand quintals a day in total.
How much silver does that make?
That, of course, depends on the quality of the ore we process that day. 20 quintals of ore usually yield about a pound of raw silver. That then yields a hryvnia of pure silver. We can make between 100 and 200 hryvnias of pure silver per day.
Can any silver go missing from here?
That's impossible. Everything is carefully weighed and recorded. Besides, molten silver is rather hard to steal.
How many corves were delivered from Horshan, say, on the Feast of St. Petronilla?
Why from Horsham, of all places?
I visited the mine there. They told me they'd extracted quite a large amount.
You're lucky. I have an excellent memory. It was a lot indeed. 90 corves.
God be with you, Goodman.
Don't forget, there are limits to my permission. And above all, mind you don't have an accident. Smelters are dangerous places. See you later, my friend.
Excuse me.
Oh, it's bloody hot. It stinks. I reckon nobody could steal anything from here. What is your job at?
You mean smelting? Well, in this crusher. We crush the ore brought from the mound. Then we shovel charcoal in, till the stone gets proper roasting and leaks all the metal that was hidden inside. We do that over and over in other furnace, till we get pure silver out of.
Have you noticed anything suspicious around here?
Nothing at all. I graft all day, no time for looking around.
All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing. This is how they crush ore in bulk. A corf here, a corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange. So this is how they crush ore in bulk. A corf here, a corf there. Now I can see why no one found the large quantity strange. All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. Looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing. All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing. Oh, it's bloody hot. It stinks. I reckon nobody could steal anything from here.
Greetings.
All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing. Oof, I'm as hungry as a wolf. I feel quite hungry. All the delivered ore is here in one place. Nothing suspicious. It looks like it must be pure silver that's going missing. I feel quite hungry. How do you like work?
Aye. Can you...
Does any silver go missing from here?
Here? In our smelter? That would mean some of our lads are involved and you get the rope for that. Look, son, I don't want anything to do with this. Have a chat with Shima over there. He's not afraid of anything.
What can you tell me about Master Buresh?
I can't complain about him, sir. From what I've heard from the other smelters...
Have Need something to eat. Are you the fella they call Shima?
You have no business being here.
I'm told you know something about the silver that keeps going missing from the smelters.
Me? I don't know what you were told. Meet me outside in a while. Now you better get out of here before the guards see you.
I need something to eat.
I have to have a piss. You take over here, lad. I'll be right back.
Well,
Who are you?
Henry.
The steward of the mint? Because of a rumour. They say silver keeps going missing from the
The silver must be going missing from here.
From the mines. So Sir Christian really has some suspicions, doesn't he? Why should I talk to you about such things?
I've been tasked by the nobility, and that's a serious matter. I'm not just anybody. Just the fact that I'm relying on you, a simple smelter, should be an honour to you.
Well, sir, thank you. I'll tell you how it is then. It's Volkmar. He's the head smelter. He's worked with us for years. Recently, he bought stables here in Grunt, out of the blue. The entire stables. Where do you think he got the money? It's all very suspicious, because he's the one with the best access to the finished silver bars. If you want to find out where the silver keeps going missing, go to him. I'll bet you he knows a thing or two about it. But be careful and keep a weapon close. People like him can be...
Thank you. What does your job entail?
Here in the smelter, the extracted ore turns into pure silver right under our hands. Bloody miracle, right? Horse shit. If I could, I'd fuck off somewhere over there.
What can you tell me about...
Listen, all folks like him care about is luck. On the other hand, I don't think it's any better.
How do you like...
It's a shitty... You're always breathing... We'll all be crippled...
What happens?
The bars are kept under lock and key in a safe place. Only the owner of the smelter and a handful of...
Praise God. I'm sorry.
Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his...
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your investigation ends. Right here and now.
You shouldn't have stuck your nose in here, pal. Grund is ours.
Take him down!
Let's do it then. You'll all die. You'll be crying in pain.
I reckon someone else will be crying here. Get him!
For an ass-kicking... Piece of shit!
Are you Volkmar?
I'm not.
Horseshit. I know these stables are yours.
You must be the snoop who's sticking his nose in everything.
I beg your pardon?
Well, well, well. Don't think we don't know you've been snooping around. We've had our eyes on you ever since you came to Grund. Fortunately, Master Buresh warned me about you in time. Your
You shouldn't...
Take...
Real brave when you're 3-on-1, eh? Shouldn't you call another couple of men to help?
These two will be in... Get him!
With you! Show your stuff!
Bad luck! Oh, shit!
You wanna try me? Ha! No chance! No, you don't! No chance!
Now, spill the beans. You're responsible for stealing the king's silver?
Not me. It's Buresh. If I didn't play along with him, I'd lose my job. All my life. It's true. As Volkmar is my name, I swear on everything that's holy.
Moving on.
There are mined-out shafts near Old Kutna, where nobody ever goes. Buresh has a secret mint in one of them.
They counterfeit coins in there?
I suppose so. Buresh only told me about the mint a while ago. He wanted to send me there for some reason, so he drew me a map.
Give me the map.
Yeah, if you take the road to Old Kutner, you'll reach the place where the abandoned shafts are. The entrance to the mint is somewhere around there. Look here. Can I ask you a question? Why are you doing this anyway?
That's none of your business.
I see. Now you have the map, and since I told you everything, I know I wanted to, you know, but I just... Please let me go. Please. Stables be damned.
I'm quite sure you have coin.
Here. I'll go to Kuttenberg and get fixed up there somehow. And if we meet again, I'll make it up to you. You're a good, merciful...
Certainly. Have no fear.
Good day.
I'm looking for Master...
You won't find it. And he was in a...
Do you know where Buresh might have gone?
You think a powerful man like that? He rode off like the wind towards Old Kutna.
Really need to eat something.
What would you like?
What do you have for... Let's talk about... How's this?
Look. Aye. Thank you, and take care.
You made a fool of yourself, Mordecai. You should go and see the priest. Nobody else can help you.
Go! God! Go! Quick! 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 Go! 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 Whoa! Go! Whoa!
can't be here.
Well, are you going? Away with ya!
That's it. Go now.
Well, well, well. Look who's here. I knew from the start you didn't come to the works for nothing. But I underestimated you, an embarrassing mistake. I reckoned you wouldn't find anything, and even if you did, little Neri was supposed to get rid of you.
It turned out the other way round.
Congratulations. His wife and children will surely be beside themselves with joy. What to do with you now, Snooper? We could come to a reasonable agreement, or underground no one will hear you scream.
You'll be the one screaming.
We'll see a...
He can't leave here alive! Finish him!
Oh! Fucking hell! Ah, fuck that!
Show what you're made of! I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker! No chance. Oh! I'm bleeding! Oof! Christ! Shit!
I'm all yours! Me! Show your stuff! Ah! What the? Do it! You can't stand up to this!
Have you had enough, Buresh?
Mercy! For Christ's sake, mercy!
Underground, no one will hear you scream.
No, please. I'll give you anything you want. Just let me live.
I want proof that Mint Master Vavak is involved in this whole scheme.
But I really don't know anything.
Stop lying to my face. Out with the truth.
All right. The whole thing was Ulrich's idea. As soon as he became Sigismund's Mintmaster, he got cocky and began to abuse his power. He grabbed anything he could get his hands on, took away mining rights from anyone who opposed him. Anyone who wanted to keep his station had to pay him a hefty fee. But that still wasn't enough for him. So he came to me one day with the idea that some of the royal silver might not reach the king at all.
Why did he come to you?
The citizens of Kuttenberg didn't like some blow-in turning up to replace Peter of Pisek, and they were even less happy when he started giving them trouble. He'd have a job finding any allies, and I'm a stranger here too. Think what you will, but I like Vavag better than all them Rutards, Piseks, and the other stuck-up mine-owning lords.
So you agreed to help him?
Did I have any other choice? He'd destroy me and find someone else to run the smelting works. I hate to say it, but he knew who to come to.
Wasn't he afraid of Sigismund?
Sigismund came here for the silver. He doesn't care how it gets to him. He trusts the Mintmaster he installed. And he's got no way of knowing something's going missing unless someone tells him.
What was his plan?
Surprisingly simple. Bribe anyone who kept records of mining and processing to cook the books. And to keep the Mintmaster free of suspicion, he put me in charge of this whole operation. For a tidy pile of coin, of course. In the end, it wasn't even that hard. No one had the slightest problem with earning something on the side of the king's expense. And when somebody got cold feet, we took care of him.
What are you doing with the stolen silver?
Stolen? Such an ugly word. I prefer diverted.
Oh, whatever. What do you do with it?
It's used to mint groschen. Genuine groschen.
Genuine?
It's simple, really. Our coiners work with genuine coin dies. We're producing beautiful, new, and especially clean groschen. No.
About the evidence?
Yes?
I need some proof in my hands. Something that proves Vavak's involvement in the scheme beyond...
And I can count on you to make sure my name is never mentioned? Will you give me your word?
How much will you pay me?
How much do you want? I really can't give you that much. You're skinning me here, but all right then. I hope you're happy and that I have nothing to fear from you. Here's the key to the chest. You'll find everything you need there. It's behind that door, in the coiner's room. The key to it is right here on the table. You'd better not talk to the coiners. They're an odd bunch.
Is that all?
Aye. Everything.
I'm sure you have something else. I don't know what, but I have a hunch.
I really don't have anything else. I'll be on my way. I won't say it was nice to meet you, because that wouldn't be true. I hope we never see each other again.
Likewise.
What good is that if we can't leave this place?
We'll have a drink, roll some dice. Don't worry. Sooner or later, we'll get out of here.
Gilded cage is still a cage.
Aye, but we came here willing.
I'm here to help you.
What are you doing here?
Get out of here. If the guards catch you, there'll be trouble.
You don't have to worry about the guards. I took care of them.
What about Master Buresh? He was here with them just a while ago.
I talked to Buresh. I reckon he'll be on his way now. Heading somewhere far, far away.
What?
I came to get evidence against Mint Master Vavak.
There are some books in that chest over there, but it's locked. And only Master Buresh has the keys.
Leave that to me. I still need the genuine coin die from you.
Everything we do here is clean.
Except you're minting using stolen silver.
How are we to know where it comes from?
We're just pawns. We're not hurting anybody.
Nobody's saying any different. Like I said, I'm here to free you. The guards are dead.
Hang on. That's...
It's just the books you're after, isn't it? Well, so take them and go.
We won't tell nobody nothing. We never saw you here.
Why don't you want to leave?
We're just supposed to stay here.
And we're told not to go far. The Mint Master would be angry.
I'll take care of Vavak. You have my word. With the evidence I'll bring against him, he'll be finished. When I'm done with him, you'll be the last thing on his mind.
You reckon it's really safe that we could go up top?
I'm sure of it.
So, if he says the guards are gone...
Then we could...
I don't know.
Me neither. We're really...
Free! We're free!
Free!
Quick!
Ka!
Go! Go! Quick! 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 Go! Go! Ja! Ka!
Whoa!
Looks like a bloody expensive haul.
Hate sweeping.
I got the evidence against Mintman.
Really?
Here. His handwritten records of the whole scheme.
There are names, amounts paid, mines. I'll be damned. Where did you find this?
I'd rather keep that to...
Did you have any trouble getting it?
The owner of the smelting works, Buresh, tried to...
What deal?
I let him go and...
I understand. He's clever enough to know when he's walking on thin ice. Be it as it may, I'll get in touch with Buresh and have a talk with him. The important thing is we have the accounts in our hands proving Vivek was behind everything. I'd like to see his face when he hears about this. In any case, we uncovered something big, Henry. But I'm afraid no matter what Master Buresh told you at the Mint, no one will believe us.
Well, the books will have to suffice. His name's there.
I hope so. This record here mentions a secret mint.
I know where it is.
In that case, I don't understand why you kept it.
I apologize.
Speak the truth, and quickly. Was anyone else there?
There were some coiners being held prisoner.
Jesus Christ! Held prisoner!
Vavat locked them up there to work for him.
My God! He really is an unscrupulous monster. Did you let them out?
I did, but it took some persuading. They were afraid.
Thank God for that. When you talked to them, did you see a coin die anywhere?
They gave it to me quite willingly.
I'm curious.
Here.
What the... It's genuine! That means all the groschen minted from the silver stolen by Vivek are absolutely clean! I've been thinking it all over while you were gone. The scheme Master Ulrich Vivek von Neuhaus has been running under our nose is incredibly insolent. But it's also one of the cleverest fraudulent schemes I've ever heard. With those books in Retard's hands, Vivek won't remain long in his post, and it's now pretty clear who will replace him. And a side income like that could prove useful to many people, if you take my meaning.
Who do you mean?
Maybe, for instance, you? Everything would stay the same. Entering false figures in the books, processing the ore in the works, a secret mint, only there would be a change in management. I'll have to find replacements for Fett and Hammond in the mines. But that shouldn't be difficult. A miner jumps at coin like a dog at a bone.
What happened to Herman and Fett?
Not long after you left, Herman disappeared. They saw him on the road to Grunt, and they found Fett on the spoil tip with a broken neck.
You think it's related?
Who knows? Maybe Herman told someone you were snooping around and that Fett talked.
Shit.
They're both gone, and now I have to deal with it. I'll have to arrange a deal with Master Buresh. But knowing him, he won't be opposed to and I'll take care of the coiners myself. Nothing really changes for you. You can blackmail Vivek all you want. I've got a little something here for you, and I'll give you something extra for the genuine coin die.
I just want to save my lord.
I'm not interested in your motives, Henry. I don't know what you and Ruttard agreed on. You've heard my offer.
I'm no thief.
This isn't theft, Henry. A mutually beneficial arrangement that will also help the Lord's efforts to stand up to Sigismund. You understand that, right?
All right.
Excellent. But don't forget, you can blackmail Vivart with the evidence all you want, but leave the Path of Silver to me. Here's your secret records and copies of the books from the mines and the smelting works for comparison.
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was a pleasure working with you, Henry. And give my regards to Sir Kunzling. It'll be a great weight off his chest.
Ave Maria. Can I help you?
Hmm?
Oh well. Now just this.
How are things, Henry?
Aye. Everything's fine.
I hope it'll last until
You have a
evening.
kind master, eh, doggy?
Supposed to? I just don't know.
Never should have gone there. It was the worst plan ever. Your plan. Saying it's my fault. I could have died there.
Again.
If you wasn't so obsessed with them fucking caravans, Carl might still be alive.
Don't get my blood up. Don't forget who you're talking to.
Here we are. Good.
You know what'll happen now. Everyone's after us. With our faces written dead as soon as we set foot outside the tavern. Everyone will recognize us. Without Carol? Without him, we're fucked entirely. We couldn't even rob a sleeping pilgrim of his boots. Poor Bob. Someone must have snitched. There's no other way. Fucking have nothing. I don't know. But when I find him, I'm gonna make him straight back.
Do you have enough onions for the soup?
No, sorry.